All right, everybody, we're back again. We have gotten out of Midgar. Now we're in Kalm. Well, we're outside of it. Not really in it. That's okay. So far we have technically beaten the part one of the remake. We haven't this is just about where we go to, you know, rebirth. But, you know, they did a lot of things that stuck true to this. So, yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's just go right on in. Okay. Got Barrett and Aerith with us, apparently. Thank you for telling us that, Barrett. Fun fact about these three in my party. When they first designed Final Fantasy VII, we're just going to run around and look around for some surprises, obviously. The three characters that they had were Cloud, Aerith, and Barrett. Nope, can't open that. That looks like a chest, but you can't open it. And, at this point, I don't know who knows what about this game. Also, I want to point this out real quick. It's a door, right? Right? It's a door under the stairs. It's just this old guy. Let's talk to this old guy real quick. Yeah, we did get lots of troubles. So what happens when you open this door? There's a dog. He locked his dog in the closet. If you talk to the dog's like, hey, you remember me? You remember me? You locked me in the closet. I tell you, these people living way out here. I don't know if you can ever actually open that. I don't remember. Anyway, that's all the things in there. But yeah, anyway, they knew that they were going to have those three characters. Like, before they came up with anyone else. And some of the concepts were like, maybe Aerith and Sephiroth were brother and sister. And, but they wanted I think they wanted some sort of relation with Aerith and Sephiroth, and then they just got rid of the family one and just went, ancients. The ancient route, as we'll really dive into here in a bit. There is... Oh, this is a very important house later. Not story-wise, but, extra-wise. I didn't mean to run out the door. But people just leave, random potions and stuff under their stairs. Yeah, so we're going to have to come talk to that guy later. Not have to, but we will. Alright, under here, I don't think there's anything under here. Just a bar. And that lady tells you to stay out of the kitchen. Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on in here other than people just saying, hey, we're here drinking. That guy looks like he's facing behind him. Or, away from the counter. That's what I meant. Okay, so let's not grab anything. Because we're going to come over here. And first thing we're going to do is get some materia. Because we have new ones. Earth is, well, that's Quake. And now we've got poison magic. Oh wait, we already have that. Duh. And this isn't cure spells. This is curing statuses. There's a whole different thing. Let's see if we have anything we could sell. I don't want to sell anything though. I love that we have this, and we don't get the character that can equip this for quite some time. I don't even know that this is necessarily a good weapon. Fine, I'll sell the assault gun. I'll sell it. I'll sell the guard stick. Look, like, is everybody happy? No, that's only worth 185. We'll take that. Star pendant, 2,000. Done. There. I did it. I sold stuff. Didn't want to, but I did it. So, it's been a long time since I've actually seen this in battle, the Mithril Saber, because I usually always remember to steal a weapon called the Hard Edge in Shinra Tower. I just forgot this time. I don't know why. We don't need that because we stole the striking staff for Aerith, and yeah, don't need it. And now, oh, Barret, we can equip Barret. We cannot equip Barret. But, look at that. Let's get Earth on him just because eventually we'll leave. But first, we gotta go to the inn. And it's time to do some things. It's time to learn some things. Everybody's up here. Okay. Well, you need to go find a stepladder? No. You just need to make Cloud mad. It's coming. That's how you get your first Mega Elixir. He just gets really bad about it, kicks it, and it just falls. Cool. Alright, let's progress this story. Let's hear it all. It's true. Like, if you play Ever Crisis, you find out that Sephiroth actually was a decent guy. Like, he was great. Everybody looked up to him. Everybody, wanted to be him because he wasn't just a war hero. He was incredibly powerful. So look, there he is, open mouth and everything. Oh, that sucks for that guy. Oh. Mr. Sephiroth. If you've played Crisis Core, you know that, like, up until this point, they have been on a lot of missions together. Like, a good amount of stuff. There's a lot that happens in Crisis Core. And I think it's one of those times where it's a prequel to this, but it's one you don't want to play unless you know the story of this. Because it just makes a lot more sense. Evilheim. Something strange. Wowzers. Yeah. So he just cut that thing down. Tifa doesn't have a lot to say, huh? And like talking about himself. I think there's a lot behind that, but guess that guy wants to be a soldier. Yo, wait a minute. Come on, Barrett. We're trying to get this story over. Really surprised with Tifa. Hmm. Who's this guy? Taking my picture. Ooh. What a blow to the ego. Now this is a very interesting fellow to talk to. Zangan. I guess so. Well, we're short one bed. Yeah, let's get some sleep. There's a lot going on here if you don't know yet. And right now, like for somebody who has never played through this, to play this part, you'd just be like, okay, whatever. See, he seems like a decent guy, just a little weird, a little aloof. Yeah, just really wants a picture. And why wouldn't Cloud want to be in the picture? What an awkward reunion. I'm sure you will. Mount Nibble. Look at some weird looking mountains. Look at all that. Very sharp, very pointy. No going back now. But I guess soldiers can't really handle it when they don't know a bridge is about to collapse. I like that in the remake, they don't just fall and hit the ground and survive. They land in a river. I think that's more believable than, you know, like Sephiroth and Cloud landing on the ground. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Tifa, okay, maybe she's in training to be a great fighter, but then that soldier, that regular grunt soldier, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so now we have control. Look at that. Cloud's in the back row, and we still, like, take massive amount of damage here. Like, okay, so we can look at this. Look. The Masamune. No growth. But look at that attack percentage and that attack. That's insane. He's got some good equipment. Now let's look at Cloud. Preemptive. That's it. That's all he's got. Whereas look at this guy. Revive, restore, earth on all, fire, lightning on all, ice on all. But he can instantly revive us and fully heal us. Yeah, if you try to take it, he just says nothing, but you just can't do it. Gee whiz. Oh, I was like, do we have enemy skill? No. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. He's got insane vitality and spirit. And all of his stuff is just... yeah, he's pretty powerful. So we can fight random enemies here. I'm not going to do anything. Just watch. What's really cool is like Bolt and Bolt 2. Yeah, you don't get any experience or anything. Bolt and Bolt 2, or like Fire 2, all of those, the animation, it just hits every enemy if you use all. But on Fire 3, Bolt 3, the animation changes when you do on all. It's pretty cool. Because that is not what Bolt 3 looks like on a single enemy. But I think they did that because they wanted to show like Sephiroth just being crazy powerful. Oh, he survived it. He didn't survive that one. Yeah. The enemies here would level up Cloud so much higher than 1 or 6 when he starts off. What is this? Let's find out. What is this indeed? The 3 guys just kind of hang out. They're rare, huh? Calling him out for not paying attention. Or so they say. Who was that? A walking mass of complexes. Knowing the little bit of Hojo that we know already, yeah, the man is a walking mass of complexes. Nope, go up. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, random soldier. I was right. Don't you let her in there. You know, something tells me she's not happy. Alright. What's with the climbing? I've always wondered that. Like, all the reactors we go into, you gotta pretty much climb into them. There's not easy paths, you know? That looks look a little familiar. Where is he? Right there. Hey, look, it says Jenova. You were right there, Sephiroth. Why couldn't you do it? Who's Professor Gast? I feel like we're being quizzed right now. I don't know why you have to talk to him just to look through the window. Spooky. Ooh. You know, it never really occurred to me until just now. If it's just a simple valve break, why is Sephiroth getting sent here? Because right now he's saying he was created, or figuring out, like, if he was. Oh. Pod's cracking open. Weird. Is he human? Hmm. Are you really surprised? Shinra kind of does whatever Shinra wants, really. Should we save? Hmm. Let's keep talking. Long ago. They make it seem like forever. All right. Let's go, whoever you are. Mysterious survivor, since we don't know where the other guy went. There's a lot going on in here. We're not going to fight anything or anything like that. There's a broken piano in here. Yeah, piano's broken. Yeah, I don't know why I'm wandering around here. I will say, though, the first time I came here, I just wandered around. I had no idea what I was doing. But now, I do. And it's still fun to come in here and see some of the other things. Some of the things we'll be seeing here in the future. Oh, look, we found the other guy. Secret passage. So, at this point, Sephiroth seems to think he was created. Professor Gast, huh? They eventually do give it, like, an actual year. I can't remember what years it ended and went over to the zeros, but it was like 1970 something. I can't remember off the top of my head for Jenova. And eventually they switch over to like 000. I'm assuming it's like 1999, 2000, but instead of 2000, it's just 0000. Oop. Messed up something. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There we go. That's fine. There's a lot about Professor Gast that we don't really know, because at this point he's dead. We just know that he found Jenova, he named Jenova, and did a lot of research, and his research actually like enabled Shinra to do a lot of the things that Hojo is now doing. Because when you're created, you're created, you don't really need to sleep ever. That's a little bit ominous. Well, I guess we should go find Sephiroth. Does he now? His music wouldn't suggest that at all. Skulls, bones lying around. It's fine. Oh, good. He seems like he's in a good mood. He also put all his books away. What a guy, Such are the ancients, in case you didn't know. Kind of true, but not really. Yep. Uh-oh. The music cut off. That can't be good. Definitely not good. So, unfortunately, Sephiroth is not wrong, but he's also not right. He was created, but the thing he's wrong about is his mother. His mother Jenova. Also, the village is on fire now. It's fine. Oh, there's a scene I forgot to do. In that house right above the soldier on the ground that we're going to go run into, that's Cloud's mother's house. You can go there and see some more of the scene that Cloud sees in a flashback. Like when he's in Aerith's house sleeping on the bed, you see that he says like, "Oh man, I haven't slept in a bed this comfortable since then," and it shows him talking to his mother. And it was from that, like he went and visited his mother. And so it just would have been that scene a little bit more, but it would have been like weird because there would have been flashes in and out, right? Ooh. Scene gave me chills as a kid. Like, wow. That was dark. And they've redone that scene so many times. So I guess we're going back to the reactor. I'm not doing that. There's no music here. Uh-oh. The all too familiar scene now. Not all too familiar. But if you remember in Reactor 5, we saw this very scene. And then she picks up Sephiroth's sword. Sephiroth cut down her dad. Tifa ran after him and then saw, oh no, my dad's been cut down. And Sephiroth didn't care. He's like, well, nobody else is going to stop me. So he just put his sword down. But Sephiroth is incredibly strong, got his sword back, and boom. Oh, that's hard to see in the remake. It's like, oh boy. So I guess we kept our promise. All right. Let's deal with this. This whole scene is just like, man, this is what happens when you decide you need to like create things. I don't mean like that. I mean just like when humans try to do things like this. Mm. I think they do such a good job in like Crisis Core and the remake of making it look not just that he's gone insane, but like he is incredibly happy to see his mother. Knowing a few things about Ever Crisis, Crisis Core, what happens later in this game, and even just reading up on some other things, there's a lot right there. All right, get him, Cloud. Seizure warning. That's it, no more. Oh, Barrett. Oh, brother, indeed. There's a lot going on. And Red 13 just is kind of there. And there we go. We have unlocked all of the menu. That's how we switch party members. Alright, so we got this guy here. Alright, so... Yep, see, look. We got the PHS. You can only use it outside or at save points. Let's put... Oh, that's right. I didn't want to equip that on him, even though it's way better defense, because I'd rather have the extra slots. There we go. Alright. We got some time. Alright, so we got a map. It's a long, long run. And there's enemies. Literally everywhere. How did we get surrounded? That guy's a thief. He will steal your stuff and then run away. So we want him gone first. Oh yeah, the runaway trick doesn't really work when nobody really knows which way to go. Although now we can run away. Oh hey, look, that's the mithril saber. It's a little smaller. Personally, I prefer the Buster Sword, but, you know, in this game, we'd be remiss if we didn't upgrade our weapons. Oh, I messed up on that. See? Oh no. I guess he didn't steal anything from us this time. Thank you, Barrett. Suppose I should use magic with Aerith instead of attack, because her attack's not really cutting much. Alright. I used to just like run around here, gain as much XP as I could, and then sometimes I would eventually be like, I kind of want to go see if I can take on the Midgar Zalem. Change. Change. Let's use bolt on all three. Oh. Yep, don't let him get an attack in, Barrett. Or at least somebody. Boom. Got him right in the face. I think they're all in the back row. Oh. Let's just use limit breaks. Especially Aerith and Barrett, who do not have their level. their second level 1 limit break. There we go. And everybody's almost fully healed. Bye-bye. Got it. Mind Blow, I use it once just to see it. But I don't really care. Because all it does is, instead of attacking their HP, it attacks their MP. Alright, now we're going to get our first type of summon materia. Oops, I picked the wrong mark. Now we see the Chocobo dance. The Chocobo materia, the Chocomog materia, actually has 2 different attacks. The one you're going to see the most, we'll use it before too long. The other one is Fat Chocobo, which is just amazing, and it's a lot more rare. So let's go ahead and go to materia. Nope. Let's see. Let's unequip that and do that. Boom. Yeah, so it's also funny because it's one of the few wind materias you can use. I think Typhoon is wind, which is like a way later thing, but this is one of the few wind element materias you can get. Alright. Oh yeah. We might have enough. I don't remember. But we gotta talk to this kid. Give me one. Old. Is that all you can talk about? Yep. Yep. What else? I think you gotta go through all that. Darn, I was hoping we could trick him. I forgot it costs money, so we gotta go out and fight. These guys are very much, and that, right there, that shadow, is why we cannot get to that cave. And that's where we need to go. This thing will immediately hone in on you. See, look, he wants us. See, look, as soon as we step in, he's coming right for us. Nope. We cannot fight him. It would be a really bad idea. Oh, let's summon. Let's use it. Alright, Barrett. Hit him hard. This is your standard Chocobo summon attack. It also has a chance of paralyzing your enemies, so they can't move for a little while. It's really, really useful. Now we have enough, but we don't. Because after he sells us that, there's more to buy. surprisingly. Not really surprised. So we just keep running around. Alright, let's do some more summon. Because I want Barrett to get some more kills in. It's very important. Ooh. I didn't like that at all. Just runs right through them. Into their back. Perfect. Alright, how much do we have now? 24.71. Yeah, I think we can make that work. Because we also need to buy greens. We don't need to, but it's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Yep, buy it now. But you won't tell me which ones. Sol greens. One of these is like, it might be this one. But sometimes you gotta be pretty quick. Alright, let's see. What can I unequip? I don't care about poison. I care about Chocobo Lure. Yeah, let's get a bird's eye view here. And any minute now, we'll fight a Chocobo and some other enemies. Oh yeah. Arrange battle. Move those greens up a little bit higher. Hey, there he is. That's why you gotta be quick. And since you guys made me mad, limit breaks. But you get some cool Chocobo music. That is one thing I love that they've just kept for a long time, is that the Chocobo theme song is basically the same in all of them. Like, it's the same kind of tune. Yeah, I mean, some of them are very, very different. Like, the one in 13 is very different, but you can tell it's the Chocobo song. Now I gotta go get it again. Just give him, just give him whatever. How did that miss? I feel like I was gypped out of that. Whatever. Just keep attacking. See, look at that. Cloud's limit break bar is slightly redder. It's not pink like the others, because he's under the Fury status. If we use a Tranquilizer on him, it'll cure him. What's the other one? I don't know why I only bought one green. I don't know why. Tranquilizer Hyper. That's the other one. I need... Let's buy 5. Don't need too many. Hopefully we only need one more. But... Yes, so Cloud's going to take a lot more damage, but his limit break bar is going to go way higher. Like, it's going to go up faster. Useful if you want I know what I need to do, I just keep forgetting to do it. But yeah, the Fury status is really useful if you want to train, like, use the limit break. So once Cloud gets his level 2 limit break, I can keep the Fury status active, and that'll just boost how quickly he gets his limit break. And then I can learn his second level 2 limit break, or his second level 3 limit break whenever I get that, you know, just by using it. Okay, I need to go in here. Nope, wrong button. Config. Wait. That will help a little bit. The problem is they're attacking me while I'm in the items menu, and because of that, they see, look, now they can't really do anything because, see, it says wait. They're like, ATB gauges are not going anywhere because it's under wait. Oh, she's under sadness. That does the exact opposite of Fury status. Basically, the battle will end, but it stresses you out for a quick second. So we got the Chocobo. Now we can continue. All right. Still don't want to get caught by that thing, but he won't be able to, like, catch us. We'll be able to run over here quickly enough. And then you automatically see this scene. Depending on who you have, they say different things. And they kept that in the remake. That's... Whew. Alright, bye, Chocobo. Alright, should we go through the cave? I think so. Why not? Okay, so let's hit them all with Bolt. And do that. There we go. Gotta turn it off of weight. Forgot to do that. Ooh. Yeah. That little circle meant we learned that. Now we can use that ability. Like, we can use Flamethrower. It's a single attack enemy, or single enemy attack, but it's still our first enemy skill. There was one more we could have learned. I just forgot about it. And it's not really that powerful. There's another one further up ahead, but it's not something we can get right now. I'm actually going to use our one hyper on her. Let's do that. Should have healed, but whatever. Tent. We can always go back outside. If you didn't know that you could climb this, I mean, you can always do Oh, long range materia, that's useful. Long range is you can be in the back row and attack, and it will still do the same amount of damage. I forgot to change it again. Bye-bye. Yeah, see? Flamethrower. Barrett's ether or MP is way down just because we've been using the summon Chokomog quite a bit. So, Mithril Cave. Fun facts about it. A couple of fun facts. In relation to this, it is one of the best areas to just rack up the kills because pretty much you're only ever going to find 4 or 5 in groups of enemies. Groups of 4 or 5. That's what I meant. So in that, this is a great place to train certain things. If you're ever here or ever needing to learn limit breaks or just get your kill counts up, which there are a couple of characters that you really do want that. And this is where you would go. Just come hang out here. Because look at that. So far we've only encountered 4s. But right now, we just really want Barrett to get some kills. For a good reason. Ooh, sneak attack. It's not even coming at you from the front. Bye-bye. So, I'll go ahead and tell you, Barrett can do overflow damage way later in the game. Not right now. I think I almost missed something. I hate using ethers. I don't know why I hate them. I hate using ethers, but I hate using it because then I have less. It's not like I can buy it. Oh, hey, look. It's rude. It's that guy that we saw in the Shinra building. Let's play it cool. From the who? He's so weird. Oh, look, it's Sung. Okay, so Sung has something to say here, has 2 different things he could say here, and one of the... It's whether or not you have Aerith in your party, so yeah. I guess we're going to be fighting Reno again. Those 2 were weird. But it's because Sung has basically been chasing, like, kind of chasing her since the beginning. Yeah. Now, I can't just focus on Barret. I gotta let other people get kills. But Aerith needs kills too. Because eventually she's got to level up her limit breaks too. You know, it's one thing I've never done. I've beaten this game. Oh, it's Patrick about. Gosh, I love that summon. That makes me crack up every time. I'm so surprised we got it so soon. Alright. Well, we did it. We got through the cave. We got through the flashback. We got a chocobo, and we saw Sephiroth's power on display. So I think we'll spin around here for a second, and we'll end it here for tonight. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.